friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Julieta Tarida, and in today's video I have something exciting for you. As you can see by the title of the video, we'll be getting to know how you will meet your future spouse. Let's get into it. Okay my friends, as I've already said, this is a pick a card, so you'll be picking your pile. First we have the green aventurine pile, secondly we have the yellow aventurine pile, and lastly we have the rose quartz pile. Welcome to your reading. So the first thing I'm getting here, that is you'll be meeting your future spouse, a partner, maybe on vacation or maybe not, but you'll be visiting a place that's abundant in nature. So maybe that you could be going to a park, maybe you could be on a hike, maybe a group of people. But wherever you'll be meeting this person is a place where there's nature in abundance. Another thing that I'm getting here is that you need to be mindful of the fact that you may still be holding on to your previous partner, your previous relationship. So it's important here that you let go of that so that your partner doesn't feel powerless and out of touch in this relationship. But how you'll be meeting your partner in nature, I think if you're ready to meet your partner, then spend more time in nature from right now, from today. Right, so exactly, so you'll be welcoming love quite soon. Another thing, if you've been wondering when it'll be, then it'll be very soon. It's gonna be very, very soon. I'm getting that it could be in a couple of months. There is a need to take care of yourself here. There's a need to prioritize self-care and self-love here in order to manifest this person into your life. And one of the interesting parts of this is the fact that being in nature will be a form of self-care, will be a form of self-love for you, because you'll be in a space where you're allowed to be slow and soft and calm, and yourself, right? So Spirit is saying that you're gonna meet this person. You won't even have to try hard to be the perfect answer, to be the perfect partner, So this card says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Which is very interesting because, as I said, you need to be in a space where you're fully accepting of yourself, you fully love yourself, and that's practically following your heart and not having to think hard or think too much about who you have to be in a relationship. You won't have to think hard. You won't have to try to be someone else in this relationship with this person. And as I've already said, prioritizing self-care in nature will help you meet this person, because this person is going to be attracted to that part of yourself that takes care of herself or himself, So yeah, prioritize self-care here for you to be able to manifest this person, because that's what they want. They are not looking for someone who is someone who doesn't realize the importance of self-acceptance, self-love, and self-care. Not that this person is looking for someone perfect, but this person is definitely looking for someone worth it. Another thing, I just got the Hangman. I'm getting the feeling that this is your potential partner. They've been waiting for someone like you, really. They've chosen not to be in relationships simply because he or she has always been like, I'm not gonna settle for someone that doesn't feel like my soulmate, and if you want a soulmate, then this person is looking for you, right? Just as you are looking for him or her. But yes, that's what I'm getting here from this reading so far. Ooh, okay, I'm seeing marriage. on the cards. You know, I'm seeing marriage on the cards. I'm seeing you could potentially move to a different place with this person. This could be the other thing that Spirit is trying to say here with you being in nature a lot. This could be actually you moving to a different place that is abundant in nature, and that's where you'll meet this person. But whatever it is, it has to do with you being in your essence, you loving yourself, and you spending time a lot more in nature. Another thing, I'm seeing you, if you're a woman, seeing you wearing more dresses, long dresses specifically, to allow that free flow of your body and your body to feel free, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. How will you meet your future spouse? By being in nature, baby. By being in nature. Another thing that I'm getting here is you are the deciding factor of whether or not you're going to be manifesting this person. You clearly are going to be manifesting this person from this reading. However, if you move from this reading and you find that you aren't able to manifest this person, it's because you've chosen not to commit to the things that you said you commit to, and more importantly, you've chosen not to prioritize self-love and self-care, right? So yeah, that would be the only factor. Exactly, there's a lot of inner conflict that could be going on in your heart and your mind currently, or maybe that will go on in your mind and your heart when you're about to meet this person. And if you decide to choose the part of your thinking that goes against you following your heart, you doing things that feel good to you, then you're obviously not going to be able to manifest this person, and you're going to stay in this energy of feeling powerless and lonely and feeling like you're never fully satisfied with life, you know. So I would encourage you to really pay attention to these feelings. As I already said, another thing that could be such a factor in this relationship, maybe in your previous relationship you made the mistake of moving in with your partner too early, or maybe you made the mistake of committing to a relationship too early. But Spirit is saying that whatever it is that you're holding on to as a fear from your past relationship, it's time to let go of in this new relationship, because it might close the doors for you. You know, in this relationship, it's important to heal what you assume you've learned from past relationships, right? Ooh, okay. The second, inner conflict again with the Two of Swords. But the card that I got first is the Ace of Swords, which has to do a lot with communication. You may be receiving communication soon from this person. Another thing I'm strongly getting from this Ace of Swords card, this could be someone you've met before. This could be someone you've met in a park maybe, or on vacation, or the new place that you've moved in, or maybe a place that you used to live in. But this person could be someone that you've met before, and this person unfortunately had you holding on or hoping for a call, or hoping that they'd reach out. Unfortunately, they are going to be reaching out soon with this Ace of Swords card. It confirms that very much. So it could be the reason why you've been feeling very powerless, like he doesn't want me, clearly he doesn't want to be with me. So which makes the portal card make a lot of sense, because it says that doors are opening, there's a portal, so there's an opportunity right now to get that relationship that you seek. I'm really happy for you. I think this is a positive reading altogether. You'll be meeting your man soon, or your woman soon, or your partner soon. This is not gender based in any kind of way, but you'll be meeting your partner very soon. However, that depends on how well you choose to take care of yourself in the next coming days, next coming weeks, next coming months. If I were to give you an actual date, I'd probably say in the next 3 to 6 months you could potentially meet your partner. But you know what, things change, but I'm very confident on that. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you resonate with the reading, and I hope you manifest your desired partner. And if you'd like a personal reading, I'll leave my details in the description box. Until next time, namaste. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So for your reading, how and when will you be meeting your future partner? Spirit is saying, before we get to the how and the when, just know your partner will be filled. His pockets or her pockets will be filled. So this is a relationship that's coming with so much stability. It's not even about money, but it's about the fact that this person has their life figured out. So it could have been that in the past you've been with people or in relationships where you've always had to overextend yourself because you're trying to offer stability to your partner. But in this relationship that you're going to be in with your future spouse, there's so much stability that I'm seeing. And another thing, I'm seeing that there's so much working together as a team. There's so much growing from, not maybe from ground zero together, but there's so much growth together with this person, which is amazing. I love this for you. Now, because the burning question is how and when will you meet this potential partner, Spirit is saying to warn you to not fall for an ex trap. So an ex could be coming back, or maybe they could have already been back in the game, trying to reach out, trying to talk to you, or more importantly, someone has been stalking you. I'm getting the energy of someone who's been stalking you, who's been watching, who's been looking, who's trying to sabotage every one of your relationships. This could be someone that you've had kids with, so it's a lot easier for them to sabotage this relationship. Spirit is saying in order to avoid that, it's important to do some shadow work and realize how you've let and allowed this person into your space to a point where they can sabotage some of the things that make you happy, if you get what I'm saying. But Spirit is saying it's really time to take a step back. This is not to say you won't be meeting your future partner, but Spirit is saying in order to get to the how, you need to get to how you'll be meeting this person, or when you'll be meeting this person. We need to first deal with what is current. And what is current is there is someone who's literally not happy about you moving on to another relationship, and it's time to basically take a step back and realize just how much you've been letting this person into your space. Another thing, as I already said, this could have been a relationship that was very frustrating to you. This could have been a relationship, and it could have been a very recent relationship. It could have been someone. Oh, this is very interesting, because I also got I got the not enough card, I got the sunglasses card, and I got the snake card. The snake card, this is someone who is malicious, looking over. You should be looking over your shoulder, because this person is someone who is very close to you. Maybe this is a partner that you've decided to be on you've decided to friend zone after a certain amount of time, after maybe the relationship just wasn't working for you guys. But this person is not necessarily happy about you moving on. But I do see you moving on. I do see you expanding, and I do see you finding yourself in a very joyful and happy relationship. However, again, as I already said, you're gonna have to take a step back and realize how you've been letting someone else whisper in your ear, and how that has ruined your other relationships, because that could be a very detrimental factor to this relationship that's coming to you. So now we're going to ask Spirit how you'll be meeting this person. I got the Sacred Union card, which is interesting, and it just confirms everything that I've been saying. It says honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So whoever this is, this could be a friend. Another thing, this doesn't have to be an ex. It just could be a friend who's genuinely not happy about you. So if there's one friend in your circle or family member who's been whispering bad things about literally all or most of your partners, then it's important that you stay mindful of how this person could affect this new relationship that you're moving in. Another thing that this card says is be very mindful of some of the things that you say about your relationship to other people. Honor your relationship and the fact that it's sacred. So don't be telling everyone your business with your partner. As good as a relationship may be, as healthy as a relationship may be, and maybe you want to brag a little sometimes, but Spirit is saying here that avoid that at all costs, because there could be someone who's genuinely jealous of you, who's not happy about the fact that you're moving on, who's not happy about the fact that you're moving forward, and so they just want to keep you to themselves. So yeah, be mindful of that and treasure this relationship. Okay, so to carry on with the reading, my friends, I'm getting here that whoever this person is, you are looking for someone who is spiritually aligned with you. You're not looking for just anyone that you can grow with. One of the most important things to you is someone who is spiritually connected. And I'm getting that the way you'll be meeting this person is maybe in if you're someone who likes going to retreats, if you're someone who's always in like Facebook groups of people who follow spirituality and all of that, then this person you're going to meet in a very spiritual space, in a space where you feel the most spiritual. It could be on Discord or whatever, but you're going to be meeting this person in a space where you're exploring your spirituality, your beliefs, your faith. And if it's church, then you could be meeting this person in church, which is something that I think you've been wanting. So that's how you'll be meeting this person. As for the when, Spirit is saying this all depends on whether or not you decide to heal your relationship with whoever this person is that you've been letting whisper in your ear about your relationships. But yeah, that's what Spirit is saying here. That's what Spirit is saying about when the relationship will be. I'm going to be asking for more clarity on that, but I think I'm happy with the fact that Spirit has told us how you're going to be meeting this person. Here's another interesting thing that just happened. So I just pulled my deck, this deck here, and so I couldn't pull all of the cards, and one of the cards that I saw was the star card, and I just shuffled, and one of the cards that I pulled is the star card. So clearly whatever this is really about you being fully in your essence, so you being in a position where you're like, you could be, I think you're very beautiful. Maybe this is why a friend is jealous or an ex-partner is jealous, because you're so beautiful and you keep attracting people that are so healthy, and you keep pouring into yourself, but Spirit is saying there's always a need for more healing. Another thing, I'm getting that you could be manifesting this partner in a year. So yeah, I think that's when you'll be manifesting this partner. It could be a year from now, in the next winter, that you'll be experiencing. But yes, I'm really loving this reading for you. I'm loving the healing that I'm feeling. I'm loving the healing that I'm seeing. And I'm loving the fact that you'll be manifesting someone who's willing to take care of you, and someone who is willing to love you, someone who's willing to show up for you, and someone who wants to grow with you. And if you'd like a more personal reading, then I'll leave my details in the description box. That's it for today. Until next time, namaste. Hello pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you picked the rose quartz crystal, then I have a reading for you. Okay pile 3, so your reading is going to be very interesting. I'm getting that when you meet your partner, that'll be when you decide to play. I'm getting that you could be someone who has the belief that in order to make it in a relationship, there always has to be someone else on standby just in case this person hurts me, and that is a very flawed idea according to this reading here. It's interesting because you got the rose quartz crystal, which is the crystal that is known for love and the heart chakra. So Spirit is saying here that it's time to soften yourself up to love. I'm getting a lot of emotional conflict, like inner conflict. And another thing, heavy Mars energy, like the energy of having to constantly work, put my best foot forward. I can do this, I'm also getting the energy of trying to be a boss in a relationship, and Spirit is saying that there is no room for being a boss in a relationship. Another thing that I'm getting here is that you could be easily triggered in relationships, and you could be very, you to some extent you're self-aware. However, Spirit is saying that you are a bit unfair when it comes to listening, and when it comes to listening to other people's emotions and respecting other people's boundaries. You are manipulative. That's literally what I'm getting from this reading. So Spirit is saying here that it's really time to let go of all of that. I'm going to read this card for you. It says here that emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So whoever you're resenting, maybe there is a relationship that you were in the past that wasn't very satisfying, that was very abusive, that's led you to become the abusive partner. That's something that you're gonna need to let go of in order to manifest this person. I'm glad this relationship or union and connection will be coming with a lot of healing. But yeah, in order to meet this person, you're gonna have to be that person. Another thing, you're gonna need to realize that in a relationship, I bring this and another person can bring that. It's not always about you doing everything. In the past, maybe in your past relationships, you've been led or been in a position where you in your past relationship, you may have been led to believe that you need to always lead because you always attract men or women who just cannot be self-dependent. And I'm getting here that that's a type of thinking that you're gonna have to let go of, because what it does is it makes you a little bit unfair in some of relationships. There is a need for balance here. There's a need for you to remember that you bring this to the table and the other person brings that to the table. Another thing here, I'm getting that this could be the type of person you'd be attracting. This partner, your partner, is going to be someone who's very big on setting boundaries, and more importantly, big on talking of roles in the relationship. This is what I'm bringing to the table. What are you bringing to the table? So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Oh, that's interesting. I think I've already said this. There is a lack of loyalty, maybe an element in you that keeps, maybe in your past relationships you've been disloyal to your partner because you felt like, he or she isn't satisfying me in this kind of way, so I'm gonna find someone else who'll do it. I'm getting that strongly with the 7 of Cups energy, because it's a number of options to choose from. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but this is to remind you that don't try to go for everything, because it might just be very frustrating for you. You may be thinking that this is a good thing for me. If someone doesn't treat me right, then I'm going to move on to another person. But Spirit is saying to remember that for a relationship to work, you need to put in the work. You need to commit to a person. You need to compromise sometimes. It's not always about you in a relationship. For a relationship to work, as I already said, it's about 2 people. It's about balance. It's about finding each other. It's about helping each other. Oh, another thing that I'm getting here is you could be meeting this person. You could be meeting this person on a work trip. So whatever job that you do, this could be something that you really love doing. If it's not something that you really love doing, you will be meeting this person when you're in a position where you're doing something that you love, if you get what I'm saying. So for example, if you really love swimming, then you'll meet this person maybe on vacation when you're swimming or whatever. But wherever you'll be meeting this person, you'll be doing something that really makes you happy, that makes you feel so comfortable and at ease. And maybe that's the reason why you'd probably show some anger at first sight when you meet this person, simply because you're in my space. But Spirit is saying here that just be mindful of all of that. Another thing, I'm getting that you could be meeting this person in a year from now. But this doesn't mean this person, it's like you could be meeting this person in a year from now, or deciding to get into a relationship with this person in a year from now. But you might meet them a lot earlier and become friends, maybe get to know each other. Maybe you'll be playing a little too hard to get. But whoever this person is, maybe you've met this person, you've been playing very hard to get because you're like, oh, I'm so done with relationships, But Spirit is saying that if you've met this person especially, then remember that relationships are about balance, and that relationships are about compromising, teaching each other how we want to be loved, how we want to be taken care of, our boundaries and all of that. So yes, exactly. Ooh, what have I been saying? I got the Phoenix card. I got the Phoenix card and it says new phase, rekindle, renewed transformation, growth, and a changed mind. So this could be someone maybe you've decided, friend zone. You know, I don't want to be in a relationship with this person. I don't like this person. This person is not for me. He doesn't match my energy, or she doesn't match my energy. But there's gonna be a change of mind in the next coming year, especially if you decide to open yourself up to the possibility of being loved by this person and loving this person. I think that's it for the reading. This was probably the shortest out of all of the piles, but I think it was pretty straight to the point. If you like this reading and you resonated with the reading, please leave a comment telling us which pile you picked. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you'd like a more personal reading, then I'll leave my details in the description box. Until next time, namaste.